Read a smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? Aloha, this is Skye, your Soulful Progressive with FNN, Feminist News Network, that feminist news that's right for you. Welcome to Skye, on location in Honolulu, Hawaii, giving you that soulful news you need, yes indeed. And if you haven't told a friend to like and subscribe and get that soulful news that soulful way, well honey, you better let them know I'm Hawaii's only independent, opinionated news reporter, giving it the soulful way. And today we're going to talk about some local Hawaii news that you ought to know, because Hawaii police has locked up a 10-year-old. And I read that in today's newspaper. I got livid. And why? It's not just because of the fact that they had the police to come in and handle a situation where more than one child was involved, so they did not get all the children involved. So they did not get all the children involved. They had to pick out just one child, and of course it was the black child. See what I'm talking about? That's why the former ACLU attorney Mateo is on this case, and like Crump, I know he's going to get something done, because Miss Taylor, the mother of the child, is asking for $500,000, and she deserves every bit of it. Why? Because first off, you called the child's mother to come to the school when this happened. You didn't let the two mothers talk it out. No. That's what you should have done, is let them talk it out and been about some love and some peace. But see, you didn't cause peace. You caused friction, tension. When you called the mother to come to the school, then you rejected her and didn't even allow her to be around when the police was interviewing a 10-year-old child. Over what? Over what? Over a drawing that the mother of the intended person felt was offensive. What was the drawing? I don't need to tell you what that drawing was, but I'm going to be able to tell you this, is that they shouldn't have locked up the child. The suit for $500,000 against the HPD and the DOE is warranted and should be followed through, and changes within policy is immediately needed. Now, they should have never held that mother back. You couldn't have held me back, and this is wrong, what's going on. And the principal needs to be fired for not being smart enough to get the two parents together to find out the reason and the cause behind the friction in the situation, and to not bring all the children that were involved, because there were more than one person drawing on that picture. But of course, you got to pick out one. Now, 10 years old is a young child. You can't picture a child 10 like she's 15, like she's having her menstrual. Because a 10-year-old child that size, that is normally developed, is not. Most children are children at 10 years old, and she should have been treated as a child, and the mother should have been given the respect. And I know this should be this should be seen on BNC and everywhere else, and it's a shame and a travesty that none of these freaking media people are showing this story, are talking about this story. Lucky we got that. Where is the NAACP on that? Well, that's another story for another day, because they need to be acting that way, and they're not. but I'm going to tell you about it. And then you wondering what's going on. You got a police oversight committee that is done wrong, and I'm going to do a new story about that, because they should have a citizen overview committee, not one full of ex-police and supporters of the... That ain't an oversight committee. That's wrong, is what it is. It's wrong, and it ain't helping what's going on. And more we are showing a culture, a community out of control that needs to be reined in. And if you have a principal that's acting like that, bring that in too. And I know you agree with me. And if you do, leave your comments below and let me know at FeministNewsN@gmail.com. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and that Facebook page. And remember, I'm that Soulful Progressive. One on Twitter, got that the day on Blogger. And I am no longer that one-woman team, but I got that news crew. Yeah, thanks for joining that news crew. And if you care to donate, that's Venmo at SkyeSoulfulProgressive. Mahalo and thanks in advance. And you know what? In this era of hate, we're going to have to participate so we can control and let it be known that things that you think are going on in St. Louis, in so-and-so, New York, and LA, and they isn't happening here. Yes, it's happening here. And it is a class issue too, because believe me, if that was happening in a better school with richer and fancier students, that would have been handled in another way. Because don't think little pictures that are offensive aren't drawn in schools every day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Peace. See the smile behind my mask. How long will it last? Stimulus going fast. Government won't act. How long will this be going on? I'm standing here in line, struggling.